What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Thank you so much for tuning in. It's me, Mikey Pipes. Sunday, April 9th, 2023, 8:20 in the morning. Happy Easter to all those who celebrate. And to the rest of us, happy Passover. You may not have seen me around for the last few days on the channels. I did do a live premiere on the Mikey Pipes Philanthropy YouTube channel last night, where we installed a brand new Bosch heat pump, dual fuel heat pump system in Western Pennsylvania under the Mikey Pipes Philanthropy charitable organization. Thank you, big shout out, thank you to Bosch for donating the equipment of that install. A special thank you to Justin and Craig over at Precision Heating and Cooling Services of Plum, Pennsylvania, who donated not only their time, but some material and some ductwork to install the system for a needy family at absolutely no cost. There's a link in the description box down below, and also put one right up there if you want to check it out. Today is Easter Sunday. To all those, all those who celebrate, happy Easter. And a quick little Easter joke. What did the egg say to the boiling water? What did the egg say to the boiling water? Give up. It may take me a while to get hard. I just got laid by some chick. Oh, come on. I know you made you laugh. Oh, don't worry. I still have the Passover joke too. Passover started Wednesday night. It ends next Thursday night, or this Thursday night coming up. During the middle days, we call them Cholamoid, where if you're an Orthodox Jew, you're allowed to do things and work if you want, but you still can't eat, still can't eat unleavened bread, and that includes a whole bunch of stuff like rice and beans and what we call kidney. It's retarded. But here's another joke for you. Are you ready for another joke? If you're not, skip ahead 30 seconds. All right, so there's this Jew. It's Passover, and he goes to a park and has his little lunch, right? He's sitting there with his matzah and with some, other delicacies, and sitting on his bench. And a few minutes later, this blind guy walks up to him and sits down next to him, right? And feeling friendly, the Jew hands the blind guy a piece of matzah, and he goes, "Here." A few seconds go by, a few moments go by. The blind person is thoroughly examining the piece of matzah and rubs his hands across, and he goes, "Who wrote this shit?" You get it? Okay, maybe you didn't. If not, you're special. Anyway, this morning I have two objectives. Objective number one, I need to deliver a proposal for 4 or 5 ductless mini split systems for a new client who we do work for the parents. And also we have to fix a tub spout. I wouldn't normally go out on a Sunday for a tub spout, but I felt like creating some content today because I know you guys are hungry, and I like to deliver sustenance that is in the form of nutrition with these videos that I create. So thank you so much, guys, for tuning in today on the holiday. Thank you. Really appreciate it. All right, let's go to these service calls. All right, so I had about 20 minutes to kill. So I went to my shop and checked the mail for Thursday, Friday, and yesterday, and I got a unique gift, and that came from the Lido Kosher Deli. Mark Sherby, he's a Wells Fargo advisor. He sent me some brisket. Unfortunately, it got delivered to the shop, and it's sat here since probably Wednesday. So it's unfortunate, but Mark, you're a Wells Fargo advisor. And he goes, "Mike, I became a fan of yours on YouTube, and I admire both your philosophy and professionalism in your business practices. I'm a financial advisor who runs my practice utilizing similar guidelines. I'd love to earn the opportunity to earn your business. Let's talk." And you got it, Mark. I'm going to give you a call tomorrow. And I think that, might as well. Let's talk. Thank you so much for the gift. Unfortunately, it's sat here, but it's all about the thought that counts. All right. So we're going to add Mark's note to the growing letters of love on the board right here. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is 8:45 in the morning. We're on our way to our first appointment of the day. That's that estimate to give a proposal for several ductless mini split systems. That one's located in Garden City, which is in central Nassau County, on Long Island, in the state of New York. While I'm driving there, I just got an alert on my PayPal account. You know, the Mikey Pipes philanthropy charitable organization. I'd like to give a special shout out to Maria Malafronte, who just donated $3.50. Look at that. Thank you so much. Every little bit counts. Every little bit counts. And 100% of all donations are being utilized to provide plumbing, heating, and cooling services to those who cannot afford it. Whether it's a completely free install or heavily discounted, where they can only afford to pay a fraction of what the system would normally be, or the repair would normally be. We're not just doing installs, ladies and gentlemen. We're also doing repairs. If you have, or you know someone who needs a plumbing, heating, or cooling repair in their home, and they're in a bad financial spot right now, they can't afford it, reach out to me, Mike at mikeypipes.com, and we'll be in touch. Hopefully they're in the New York metropolitan area. We'll drive out there and make a video of it. Hi, good morning.
How are you doing?
I'm fine, as long as you don't bite.
He's not going to bite.
Maybe until today.
No,
Hi.
fine.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Thanks
for coming.
My pleasure.
Ernie,
Don't
stop.
jump. Don't jump.
Oh, so yours is a big puppy.
Yeah, he just likes to get kisses.
Okay.
Okay, no
Oh,
jumping.
Okay, come.
my dogs would think I cheated on him.
God, look what mommy has. Yum.
Let's see the electric panel. Okay, tough guy.
No, leave the wiper.
Oh yeah, here he goes.
Ernie, stop.
Big puppy.
Okay, don't let him downstairs.
I won't.
Bernie, you're staying. The finished basement.
Yeah, it's going to be an apartment. We're going to rent it out at the end of the month.
Oh, very nice. There it is. Okay, yeah, let's see if there's a room though. You have room? Yeah, you got plenty. Okay. If you have an electrician, you're more than welcome to bring him in.
Okay.
It was just, we would charge you for, line item for like,
How much you charge for the line electric?
about $500.
Okay, cool.
I guess gotta make sure outside is cool. Realistically, you're looking at $4,200 per head.
Okay,
So you do 2 heads, that's $8,400.
Right.
Plus $500 for electric. If you
And
do
then
3,
three.
I wouldn't add another $4,200, but maybe around 4.
okay. So 3, you're looking at about 12.
Looking at 12 on that, yeah.
Okay.
For 3 units. Let's just see outside though, because that plays.
No problem.
Let's take a look at your boiler. Yes, Steve, I just want to make sure it's all.
Yeah, I actually wanted to ask you a quick question about that.
Okay. Yes.
Because I had Apple and Heating come in here, and she was basically like, well, if the heat works, then don't worry about anything. But,
15, good, okay. A couple things, go ahead.
okay.
You had a female technician here?
It was a woman.
Wow, okay.
Only one with a license, and that's all she said. But
Bullshit, that's a lot.
she was saying that the water's too low here, and if it ever drops down, to call someone immediately. Is that true?
All right. Do you like to read it all? I didn't notice any books throughout the house, but you like to read? No? Does your wife like to read it all?
Yeah, she does.
All right. You have an Amazon account?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to tell you this book to buy. Well, your wife's going to buy it. She's going to read it.
Okay.
All right. And you're going to, because you're probably going to be here for a while.
Yeah, we're gonna be
A few
renting
years.
it out soon.
Oh, yeah?
We're gonna buy another house.
Okay. But you were the owner of the steam boiler.
Right.
Okay. So let's, okay.
Right, bought it like
you're going to be, exactly. You bought it like this. And to replace this with a boiler that uses hot water, for example, is a major renovation. And your house looks pretty renovated.
Right.
Right, so it's kind of like the wrong time to do that, right? Because you have to like open up walls and see those things like that. It's a book. It's about 125 pages long. It's written for a retarded homeowner to understand.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
So even if you don't like to read, you can still read it because you'll love it. But it tells you how to take care of this boiler.
Okay.
It's called We've Got Steam Heat.
We've got steam heat.
And I'll think, but the main thing to know about this boiler is you have an automatic feeder, which is this blue box.
Okay.
It automatically adds water to the boiler on an as-needed basis.
Okay.
As a homeowner or as a person who's in charge of the steam boiler, you need to drain it once a month during the winter. and you're going to make sure that when the water gets low enough, that the low water cutoff, which is this black box right here, turns on with that yellow light. It says low water. Okay. If it doesn't turn on and there's no water in the boiler, you got a problem, because nothing's the next thing that's going to happen is the boiler's going to run empty without water, still run, and you will burn down your house. Well, not really, but you'll burn down the boiler.
Burn out the system, right?
And you'll be spending close to the price of a ductless system to replace. Seriously. Realistic numbers, yeah. And this is fairly new boiler.
Gotcha.
Okay, so keep that in mind.
Okay.
Drain the boiler once a month during the heating season. Make sure the yellow light comes on. There's 2 reasons for you doing that. Number one, you're making sure the low water cutoff is functional. If that doesn't work, back in the early 1900s, there was a thing called the Hartford Steam Boiler Insurance Company.
Right.
Now they're just called the Hartford.
Right.
They underwrote steam boilers, and they almost went bankrupt.
Wow.
Yes, and they invented certain piping that's on this boiler now. I think it is it? No, it's not actually. They invented a piping configuration on almost all steam boilers called the Hartford Loop, and it prevents boilers from running empty.
Okay.
Your boiler doesn't have it. It's like as rare as a woman plumber coming to your house. Yeah. This is rare. That's how rare that is. Okay. You rarely see that. You'll see that you only see that in East New York in tenement housing, where it's like the idiots put the stuff in with bubble gum and duct tape. Yeah. But you don't have it. Doesn't matter. It's still gonna work, but you gotta make sure there's always water in there. So that's number one reason. Make sure the low water cutoff always has water. Make sure it works.
Am I good right now with the water?
Yeah.
Okay.
Come on, you can be halfway as normal, but it's done by this. It's regulated by this, and I can go like this, and you tell me when to stop.
Oh wow. Okay.
Still clear?
Yeah, it's going up.
Good. Halfway?
Yeah.
There you go. Okay. So that's number one. Number two, for draining the boiler, is the clean water. Water boils at 212 degrees. Dirty water does not.
Okay.
So if I have to spend more fuel to get boiling water, I'm going to spend more money out of my pocket.
Gotcha.
So that should be the main reason, but the main reason is to keep the water, to test the low water cutoff.
You want to know what?
We do service and maintenance plans on these things. So if you want to, because forget about Apple, because I take so many customers from them all the time. And by the way, they got bought up by a hedge fund for like $59 million.
You're the second person to tell me that.
Oh yeah. And
Georgia,
their so their boilers, this installed would normally be around $10,000-$12,000. They would charge $40,000 for it, and they get away with it.
Told me, the woman plumber.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. If it stops, as long as it works, don't worry about it.
You should clean the burners out every so often, every year or every other year. Like there's a pigtail right here; it needs to be cleaned, taken apart and cleaned. Yeah, we do all that stuff.
What do you charge to do maintenance and tune-ups?
As long as it usually takes about an hour, it's just $225.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah.
And when's a good time to do that? Before heating season or at the end?
Before heating season. Another thing, your water heater is several years old, 2017. I would, if you have it. No, you don't have it here. Oh, I would change the anode rod every 3 to 5 years. The anode rod is called a sacrificial rod. Mm-hmm. The tank is made of steel.
Right.
And it has this epoxy lining to it, which is glass, but it still eats it, right?
Okay.
So the anode rod, it's made of magnesium. The water attacks that first.
Okay.
When that's gone, it starts attacking the tank. Once it attacks the tank, you need a new tank, because then it'll start leaking.
Okay.
That's from 2017 on January 6th, maybe like 2018 it was installed, 19, 20, 21, 22. So you're kind of like a little bit past due. But there's an anode rod, you use this comes out, you take the flue pipe, this thing comes out. It's long, it's about this tall, but it bends, and the new one comes in links.
You do that too?
Yeah, we do everything.
What do you charge for that?
About $350.
Okay. Yeah. And you think I should?
And if we're here already doing it, it's like $180.
Oh, okay.
Because it's just cost of the rod. Because we're already here for labor. Okay. Now I'll give the wife bad news.
Okay.
Yeah, there's plenty of room in the panel.
Okay.
Now let's just go outside. I just want to see how we would lay out the piping and the covers that we use, and the color covers that we want to use, and I'm sure we're all on the same page. All right, so a lot went on in there in, wow, time flies, in about 25 minutes. We secured a 3-zone Fujitsu mini split system, one high wall unit, which is going to be 18,000 BTUs for the first floor, open area. You know, it's a living room, dining room, kitchen, and there's also a bedroom right off of it. There's also a rear room on the left-hand side. It's getting a small 9. That's a low wall unit. It kind of like replaces like an ugly looking steam radiator. And also one on the second floor master bedroom. It's a Cape style house, so we're going to utilize the knee wall. And we also secured the maintenance contract, the maintenance agreement from another vendor, who got bought up by a hedge fund recently for like, I don't know, $100 million. And $10,000 jobs to them are now $40,000 jobs. So I secured the maintenance agreement on the steam heating system, which is a Green Mountain. And we also secured changing the anode rods in an A.O. Smith water heater. It's only 4 years old. So not bad for the first appointment. Let's head over to the next, where we're going to replace something to do with a tub spout. So let's go see what's going on with that. Morning.
Good morning.
How are you? I'm Mike.
I'm Jalen.
Hi, Jalen. Here's my card for you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Got a broken shower?
Yeah, she's coming.
Okay.
You can come up.
Thank you, ma'am.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
Family bathroom. It's the, the part where you allow the shower to,
This thing?
yes.
Broke, huh?
Yeah.
I think you were texting us yesterday. Did you get a new one?
No, you said you had a silver one.
Yeah. Is that
That's
okay?
fine, yeah.
You sure?
I'm
not
moving in 3 years. My son's gonna take over the house. He's probably gonna tear everything down. So I ain't trying to purchase nothing extra.
Gotcha. Let's see how easy this spins off.
Yeah, I'm going to Virginia. To the
Smart.
south.
You're smart. All
So
right.
when you said you have one in stock, I thought that's fine.
All right. Let me get my tools from the truck, and we'll replace that, and hopefully it's not a big deal. All right. Let's see. What do we have here? Alright. What are they added there? What is this? Uh-huh. Okay. So we have a male adapter going into here. Okay. Let's see. Delta. Take all the Teflon tape off. Two, three, four, five, six. Six wraps. Now this adapter's gonna go on first. Okay. I'm gonna tighten it up. Okay. Now, spin this on. There it is. All right. This is spray 9. Didn't use the gloves. Put those over there. Use the towel though. That is cheap. All right. caliente. And look at that. Man, that shower had seen better days. Alright, let's do them a solid. Let's do them a solid. Don't drop. Let's take out the water restrictor. And now she's gone. All right, let's turn this on. Wow, night and day difference. Night and day difference. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we just finished up that tub spout with diverter replacement. And granted, it's not oil rub bronze. Customer's happy and satisfied. At the end of the day, that's all that matters. Could I have picked up an oil rub bronze tub spout with diverter from the big box store? I could have. But this is what they wanted. At the end of the day, deliver what the customer is asking for, and you'll do well. All right. To all those who celebrate, again, happy Easter, happy Passover. Hope everyone has a safe and enjoyable holiday with your family, your loved ones, friends, neighbors, all that good stuff. Until next time, be well, God bless, stay safe.